2018, and so at that time I was on a roller coaster with the pharmaceuticals and trying all these things, and it just didn't work for me. And so I just came to terms with, okay, I'm going to be in pain for the rest of my life. I'm just going to have to deal with this. But then I started doing lifelong vitality, and that helped me big time. I started to experience way less pain, way less inflammation. But what was super crazy, so in the presentation they mentioned when it came to metabolic health that only 6.8% of people have optimal metabolic health. I didn't feel like I fit into that. I went and I got my blood work done, and much to my surprise, even though the way I felt with having the fibromyalgia, I did fit into that range. So my blood pressure was good, my weight was pretty good, my A1C, all of those things, everything was pretty good. So I thought, well, what is Metapwr going to do for me? But as being a wellness advocate, I don't like to tell somebody to try something if I've never tried it. So I gave it a go. And I did it diligently for 60 days, and I was blown away with the results. I lost only 3 pounds, but the biggest thing that I noticed was I lost 4 inches around my midsection. And so that wasn't necessarily weight that I had dropped, right, because it was only 3 pounds. It was actually that inflammation that my body was still holding on to. So I paired that with, so I had the lifelong vitality, I had the Metapwr, and those were working together. And so that helped me dramatically to manage my fibromyalgia. I don't have the flare-ups and the pain and inflammation like I had before. In the back, we have a binder at the table I'm going to be at. There's going to be a lot of different pictures, not just mine, but other people that have done and tried Metapwr. And so you can see more of a difference of how it's made in people's lives. Even my husband's testimonial is in there. I haven't gotten to take pictures yet, but he's been on it for 50 days and he's lost 23 pounds. So he, unlike me, his metabolic health wasn't necessarily in the right range. So here in our household, we see both ends of the spectrum when it comes to metabolic health, me being in the good range and him not being, and still seeing the difference and seeing how Metapwr has helped us. And so again, I have his numbers and things back there. Come check it out. If you have more questions about my story or his, definitely ask me questions. I'm here as a tool to help you in your journey when you're ready to start.